You think you control your mind. That's the first lie it ever taught you. The truth is uncomfortable, brutal, and almost insulting to your ego. But it's real. Your mind speaks a secret language every second of your life, and most people never learn to hear it. Not because it's complicated, but because it's dangerous. Dangerous to comfort, dangerous to identity, dangerous to the illusions you've spent your entire life protecting. Your thoughts are not random. Your fears are not accidental. Your habits are not choices. They are signals, coded messages sent from a deeper system running beneath your awareness. And that system doesn't care about your morals, your motivation quotes, or your fake positivity. It cares about survival, dominance, avoidance, control. From the moment you wake up, your mind is already manipulating you. The hesitation you feel before making a decision, the sudden anxiety when success gets close, the urge to procrastinate when something actually matters. That is not weakness, that is programming. Your mind learned this language long before you had words. As a child, every rejection, every embarrassment, every emotional wound was stored, not as memory, but as instruction. The mind doesn't remember pain the way you think. It translates pain into rules, silent rules that dictate how far you're allowed to go before self-sabotage kicks in. And here's the darker truth. Your mind will betray you to protect you. It will lie to you. It will scare you. It will distort reality. Not because it hates you, but because it believes fear is safer than freedom. This is the secret language of your mind. Fear disguised as logic, doubt disguised as intelligence, overthinking disguised as caution. When your mind says now is not the right time, what it often means is this could change who we are, and that terrifies me. Most people think their inner voice is wisdom. In reality, it's often a trained guard dog barking anytime you approach growth. Notice how your mind speaks when you're about to do something bold. It doesn't scream, it whispers. It uses reasonable words. It brings up past failures. It replays worst-case scenarios. It asks fake questions like, what if this doesn't work? As if staying where you are has ever worked either. That is not weakness. That is psychological self-control. Your mind prefers familiar pain over unfamiliar power. This is why people stay in toxic relationships, why they sabotage opportunities, why they fear being seen. The mind's language is subtle, manipulative, and efficient. It doesn't force you, it convinces you. And once you believe the lie, you enforce it yourself. Here's where it gets darker. Your mind does not speak in words first. It speaks in images, sensations, and emotional flashes. A sudden tightness in the chest, a heaviness before action, an unexplained irritation toward confident people. Those are not emotions, they are commands. Your subconscious uses emotion as leverage. It rewards behaviors that keep you small with comfort and punishes behaviors that could expand you with anxiety. Over time, you stop needing external control because your own mind does the job perfectly. That's why the most controlled people don't live in prisons. They live in routines, in habits, in normal lives they never consciously chose. And here's the most aggressive truth of all. If you don't learn the language of your own mind, someone else will use it against you. Advertisers already do. Social media algorithms do. Manipulative people do. They don't control you by force. They trigger emotional patterns you never questioned. Fear of missing out, fear of rejection, fear of being irrelevant. These aren't modern problems. They're ancient psychological buttons, and your mind reacts to them automatically, predictably, obediently. The mind hates uncertainty more than pain, so it chooses patterns, even destructive ones. And the scariest part is, most of what you call personality is just conditioned response. Your preferences, your insecurities, your standards, all shaped by experiences you didn't choose and beliefs you never consciously examined. This is why awakening feels violent, because learning this language means realizing you were never fully in control, and your mind does not like being exposed.